These three vignettes feature the same three daughters, a rule follower, a dreamer, and a rebel, at three different stages of life: childhood, young adulthood, and retirement. Each daughter struggles to accept the mothering she is given. Scene 1, childhood.
I'm so glad you two came over after school to play Barbies today. It was a perfect day. I had 100% on my math test and the cafeteria had pizza.
Did we have a math test today, Jane? Oh, I love that wedding dress you just put on your Barbie. Maybe I'll have a dress just like that one day, and then I'll marry the most handsome man in the whole world, and everybody will look at me.
Annie, do you need a dress to make everybody look at you? I mean, that whole wedding thing is so dumb. I'm not going to get married.
But then you don't get to be a bride. Everyone is supposed to get married.
Actually, honey, everyone should get to do whatever they want. Eating chips, drinking soda, playing with their Barbies, or living their life. Our life is okay with just you and me, right? You know, Annie and Sally, I think that marriage thing is for the birds.
Yeah, me too, Joanna. I mean, Mrs. Jones. I had to wear a goofy dress when we went to my cousin's wedding. I think dressing up like a princess and saying mushy stuff in front of a bunch of people is stupid. But Mom said my cousin's entire wedding was like a dream come true.
My mom said I have to forget about all the dreaming I do because she already has everything figured out for my whole life.
Now, Mom, remember we talked about this? My teacher says the rule is we should only have healthy snacks after school. Like, how about apples?
Your teacher doesn't get to decide what snacks I buy. Look how happy Annie and Sally are, eating these chips and drinking soda. This won't hurt you. I wouldn't be surprised if one day some scientist finds out salt and sugar are good for you.
One day, I want to have every kind of junk food in my house. I use my allowance to buy that stuff now, but then I have to hide it from my mom.
Well, Annie, you just come on over whenever you need a bite or two. Your mom doesn't even need to know. I used to go over to the corner store with my friend and we'd sneak out a bag of chips.
Oh, Mom, you stole? Oh, will you please leave now? We are playing Barbies and we need to do that without you here.
Your mom is right, Jane. I mean, who cares what snacks we eat? At home, sometimes I eat only stuff with sugar or stuff that starts with the letter T. My mom says there's food in the house and I should eat when I'm hungry. We never eat meals together.
Well, one day I'm going to have 4 dogs and we'll always eat outside. Right now, Mom feeds our dog inside every day at 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. I don't get it. Grover is sleeping in my bed with me, and Mom comes in and wakes both of us up, so he eats at exactly the same time. One day, my dogs are gonna sleep with me and stay in bed until we feel like getting up.
Annie, and then they're probably going to be making messes in the house, and you're really going to be in trouble. All I know is that one day I'm going to do exactly what we're all supposed to do. Have a husband and a house and kids. You'll see. Mom says there's no such thing as a perfect life and that you have to fight for everything to get what you deserve. She's wrong.
Your mom is so cool, Jane. I don't know why you aren't just like her. One day, just one day, I wish my mom could be like your mom. Then I'd get to talk to her about things I want to do. My mom says it'll all come to me in a dream.
Scene 2, young adulthood.
Well, they said they wanted to meet for drinks right after work, but they are never on time for anything.
Oh, hey, I'm here now. And Annie will be here when she gets here. So let's order. And then I want to hear all about your new job, Jane. You made it sound like it's exactly what you wanted. Look, here's Annie.
Oh, it took me forever to get out of work today. I've been thinking about you two all day. Of course, my silly boss seems to think I should be thinking only about work. But give me a break. Who only does work at work?
I do.
Well, now that I think about it, I guess it would also be my mom who only does work at work. Do you know she actually told me if I stayed at my desk to eat my lunch, my boss would notice and I would get a promotion. I don't want a promotion that bad. I like that most of the time no one even pays attention to what I do. How about you, Sally?
Well, I like doing things no one expects when people aren't paying attention to me. I like to keep them wondering what I'll do next.
Can I tell you both a secret? It's so boring to just do my inventory stuff. So sometimes I write poetry or listen to music. Usually nobody notices, but sometimes when I'm in the middle of something really good, my boss walks by and stops and glares at me, so I go right back to the grind. I mean, I know I need the job.
You've got to be kidding, Annie. Why don't you write poetry and listen to music after work?
Oh, let her be. She's always had her head in the clouds, exactly like my mom, who keeps telling me that I have to learn to stop arguing and that the world will sort itself out one day and that everyone will have everything they need. Fat chance.
But how can you fix the whole world? I swear you and my mom should have been mother and daughter. She just took out papers to run for city council. Who's gonna vote for someone who only works for lost causes? She still drives me crazy. I'm just so glad I have a job where I know exactly what needs to be done, exactly how to do it, so I can cross things off my to-do list. Mom doesn't believe there's only one way to do anything, but yet again, she is so wrong.
I thought that was you three. The three musketeers together again.
Hi, Mom.
Hey,
Now,
Miss Anderson.
Now, I don't want you to think I was eavesdropping, but I just have to say that I agree with you, dear. I love to cross off everything I accomplish correctly every single day. Such a marvelous feeling. You two should try it. It's been such a long time since we talked, Annie. Isn't it amazing we ran into each other here? I never thought I could make it to this happy hour tonight, but luckily I finished everything on my list. I also told my friends over there that I was going to sit with you three and chat for a bit, so they won't worry about me. Isn't this amazing? You've all got wonderful careers.
Mom, I told you I'm really not very happy at my job. It just pays the bills and lets me live indoors.
What are you talking about? You have a perfectly fine job and a perfectly fine boss. Most young people would realize how lucky they are.
Mom, we're not going to have this discussion again, are we?
Who's ready for another drink? Should we order appetizers?
I guess you're right, dear. We've spoken about this enough for now. Maybe it's time for me to go join my friends. I've earned this little break tonight. Maybe I'll even have 2 drinks. Enjoy your night, girls. And remember, if you don't deliberately plan out your day, you will never accomplish anything. Words of wisdom, girls. Words of wisdom.
Wisdom. Ha!
Scene 3, retirement.
This retirement thing sure gives us a lot to think about, doesn't it? Well, you both know how different Mom and I are, but now I wonder why I was always fighting against all my mother's dreams. I mean, so what if she's a dreamer instead of a fighter? Why didn't I pay attention to what mattered to her? My life is flying by and she isn't a part of it at all. Now that I finally see that, I'm too late. And when I look at my starry-eyed daughter, it's like seeing my mom all over again.
You're not too late. Your mom's still here. You can make an effort to listen to her dreams. I just wish I could do that with my mom. Of course, that would require her actually being in the same country as me. And we all know that doesn't happen very often now that she's working with the International Women's Foundation.
And at her age, wow.
It's not that I'm not proud of all that she does. I just miss having a mom nearby.
If I listened to my mom's dreams, she'd just tell me about her favorite rule, washing hands, citing statistics about the germs that are exchanged every time we touch anything. I don't know how she and my dad ever... never mind. I just wish I had a bit of what you have. You have a mom who truly makes a difference. I thought my dreams made a difference, but what did my mom say?
What do you actually think you can accomplish if you follow a dream instead of a plan?
There's nothing wrong with having a plan, Annie. Well, maybe nothing much wrong.
You might be right, Jean. Now I'm past middle-aged and I don't have a pension or a Roth or whatever. What do you think, Sally?
Isn't it great that you saw so many things that some people never see, or that you get to do so many things that make you smile and laugh?
I did start almost every day excited about what would be right outside my window.
Well, and your mom, she never stops you, does she? She never tells you to be someone else. She simply tells you what she knows. When I run into your mom, she's always glowing about your latest adventure, saying how she doesn't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it either. I never followed any dreams. I just tried to right every wrong I saw, even the hopeless ones.
When I see your mom, Annie, she almost seems a little jealous of all that you do without worrying if it would work out. I wish I would have broken a few rules instead of always doing what I thought I was supposed to do.
But you two have a safe retirement now, don't you? Even though I really don't want to work, I'm still trying to earn a little money at that gift shop. At least the people are nice and I can help them find things or pick out a surprise for someone they care about. Mom is really good at that. Surprising people she cares about.
To this day, your mom always gives us the best cards that say exactly what we hope to read about ourselves.
I knew she would never forget my birthday. I might have forgotten it when I was off in La La Land, but those cards and little packages would come and it made a difference. This new painting on your wall, Sally, is sure making a colorful difference. I'm guessing your daughter did it?
Yeah. Is she ever going to move out? Nobody told me that my adult child would still be living in my house, painting pretty pictures after I retired.
At least you know where your daughter is. I have to wait until I get a one-line text from my daughter saying she won her latest battle with the establishment. Who says establishment anymore?
My son, that's who. He never met a rule he didn't like. Sometimes I worry he's wound so tight his head's gonna blow off.
Remember when we thought each other's moms didn't understand anything about who we were? Have we done any better?
Sometimes I think so. Sometimes I don't. Actually, being a mom doesn't seem to be much like my dreams said it would be.
No, me either. But I thought if I just did everything right, according to all the experts' rules, nothing could possibly go wrong.
Maybe what Mom always said to me is true for us now.
One day, life does give you things right out of your dreams.
Or maybe, like my mom said,
One day, one of your dreams comes true because you followed all the rules.
Or maybe still, like my mom said,
You struggle and fight for what you know is right in your heart of hearts, and you get just what you need.
one day.
one day.
One day.
Were we too busy thinking what should have been? All our time wasted on wars no one wins. Was I too busy